recording. Yeah. So SLAs, what are these SLAs? Why we need this SLAs? Okay. Usually SLAs are nothing but a service level agreement. I will show you the implementation. Later we'll be working on the theory. Is it fine?
Okay, Shreya.
Okay. So SLAs, we have a service level management. Over there you'll be finding this SLA definition. So contract underscore SLA is a table where you find all the SLAs in the system, and when you just search for our table, which is incident, how many SLAs are running, you can see. So we have 14 SLAs and OLAs are few. Again, if you just give show matching on OLA, you can see how many. I think 2. What is SLA, what is OLA, what is UP? Okay. So actually let me take a paint here. So this is a service provider. Okay, this is a client. So there will be set of conditions. So vice versa, service provider will give, okay, what all we are going to implement in the project. Client will tell you that I need set of conditions. Those has to be followed without a fail. Okay. What are those norms or conditions that they give are nothing but a SLAs. We can consider one type of conditions are SLAs. Again, SLAs have a 3 methods. Okay. Let me guys, you are clear, right? Service provider is nothing but your company, organization which you are working. Client will be your customer, whoever is asking you for creating one particular working model or for their business need. Okay. And there are set of conditions that are interchanged between your service provider and client, again from client to service provider. Okay, there are set of norms usually. Let me just remove all of them. Let me go for a new. So here, when it comes to service provider, we have a 3 types of conditions. Okay, SLA, OLA, UP. Okay, what is this SLA, service level agreements? That means as a service provider, we are following to we are agreed to follow the agreements that are set by our client. Okay, those are all between a service provider and the client are called as a SLAs. Internally, we will also set certain agreements between different teams of our organization. It could be network team, it could be database team, it could be between development team and a testing team. It any with any other groups in our organization, when we have a conditions, we call it as a OLAs. Okay, operation level agreements. What is this UP? That is nothing but set of norms or conditions that are between your underpinning contracts. That means any third party companies or a contract based companies will give us the rules, and those we follow under UP. Is it clear? SLA, OLA, UP. SLAs are between service provider and the client. OLAs are between internal teams. UPs are between service provider and the contract companies. If you confirm me, sorry, I can hear some.
Okay, Shreya.
Yeah. Now you can see here how many SLAs are already triggering on our incident table. Likewise, if you give problem table, you can see how many are working on problem table. There is no SLA on problem table. Okay, but you can configure this SLA on any table. There is no restriction that you should not do it on this table, that you should not do implement this SLAs on this table. Okay, then how this SLAs are configured? Let's see. Just click here on new button. You have to give a name. Before giving a name, let me open our incident form. Incident.do also take you to the new incident form. So here we can decide our own conditions. For example, my condition is that category should be network. Okay, and description should not be empty. Channel should be chat. State should be new or in progress, and um, assignment group should not be empty. Okay, my start conditions will not be this. Okay, we'll have a start condition, stop conditions, pause conditions, reset conditions. So in start conditions, as I told you, category should be network, short description should not be empty, channel should be chat, state should be new or in progress, and priority should be uh, 3 moderate. Only whenever my start conditions are met, system should trigger this SLA, whatever we are going to create. So let's give a SLA name. There is a naming convention here, P3. P3 is nothing but a priority 3, which is moderate. So you can just give like priority 3 moderate SLA. Again, here you have to define the duration of your SLA. Usually if it is P3, we'll have a 3 to 4 days time. But to show you in real time, I'm giving it the short interval, which is 5 minutes. You got it? This is the naming convention we follow, like P3 moderate SLA. Otherwise, you can also go to this SLAs. I'm sorry. So here, see, they are giving like priority to response 1 hour. Like this also, you can follow the naming convention. Or let's follow the same, like priority 3. What was it? Yeah, priority 3. We'll do response SLA. Again, SLAs are of two types, as response SLA, resolution SLA. Why? I'll tell you. And here, I want to go for 5 minutes. So I'll keep this 5 minutes in either brackets or a braces like this. Okay. Now you have to select the type. Is it SLA, is it OLA, or is it underpinning contract? It's SLA. Again, there are two types, response SLA, resolution SLA. Now I want to work on response SLA. What is this response SLA? See, there is an incident called 10001. It is created at 9 a.m. On 11th of November. Okay, but no one is been assigned to this case. That means no one is giving importance to my case. Your customer can come back to you saying that no one has assisted my case. It's important for me. Please assign someone to this case and fix it at the soonest possible. Okay, these are the comments from your uh, caller. Caller is nothing but a user who has raised this particular case. Then someone has to raise this. There should be a time period saying that if the impact is 2, urgency is 2, the priority will be 3 moderate. That means for every P3 cases, within 2 hours, someone has to be assigned. Otherwise, there will be escalation. Okay, in that scenario, we'll be using response SLAs. Okay, someone has to respond to your case. Is it clear, guys? You want me to explain this again? These are important topics. You can interrupt me anytime.
Explain it again, Shreya.
Okay, see, I have a task. Okay, but I'm unable to I'm unable to work on the task because of certain issue. Like I'm unable to open the task table at all. Then there are my colleague is able to do. You got it? My name is Bob. My colleague name is Joy. I'm unable to open that particular task table, but at 4 o'clock today, I have to complete this task. Joy is able to do. Joy has already completed his task. Then there is some issue on my account. What do? I go and ask a help from help desk saying that Joy ID is 1234X. He's able to work on this task table, but I don't have access. Then someone from the desk team has to help you, right? They have to respond to your case saying that, okay, give us half an hour or 1 hour to cross check and get back to you. Okay, but you have raised the case at 9 a.m. in the morning, but till it is now 10:44, no one has been responded, no one has been assigned to your case. Okay, but usually there are certain conditions here. So where do you set them? Under start conditions. So that is how response SLA works. Someone has to respond to your case. Resolution, someone has to provide a resolution to your case. Okay, we are working on response SLA now, and here this works on global duration type. Is it 2 days, 2 business days by 4 p.m., 3 business days by 4 p.m.? That means by 4 p.m. this SLA will be completed. Breach on due date, end of next business day by 4 p.m. Or you have any specific criteria to select something like this, you can do it. Otherwise, use a specified duration. Then you can define your own duration here. Is it for 1 month or 10 days or 2 days? See, days, hour, minutes, and seconds. I want to do it for 5 minutes, right? So we'll just update our time here. Schedule source. What is the schedule source? We have a different schedule. Like if you have any particular incident field that have a source of scheduling, you can select that field from this list. Okay. Or if you want to go with SLA definition, you can select SLA definition or no schedule. What is this no schedule? That means this SLA will run 24 by 7. Whenever it matches the start conditions, the SLA will trigger. Whenever it matches the stop conditions, it will get completed. Okay, so how where we can track everything, we'll see now. What is this SLA definition? You have a another field called schedule, and it's a mandatory field. When I just click here on schedule, CMN schedule is a table where you have 24 by 7 or third Saturday maintenance, 8 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 5 weekdays excluding holidays, or different time zones of America, pack like this. You have various options. See, almost 94 options are available. If you have any specific schedule, you can also just customize it. Okay, but usually all the SLAs will be running 24 by 7. That's a no schedule. Okay, uh, that is how we even do it in real time. So I'm just selecting no schedule. Coming to start conditions, now I have a certain start conditions when this response SLA should start calculating. That means at 9, um, Bob has raised a case. From 9:1, system has to start calculating the time. That means from 9 to 11 only we have a time. Someone has to assign my case and start working on that. You got it? Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah. So now what are the start conditions? We have to give our own start conditions. These conditions are given by your client or decided by your time, by your team. Okay. Category is network, and description is not empty, and channel is self-service. We'll go with other option now. Status is one of new and in progress, and priority is 3 moderate. Whenever these conditions it is meeting, see, all are and conditions. That means every condition has to come true. Otherwise, your SLA will not be attached to your incident. Now I'm on a fresh form. Let me reload it. See, now let's select a caller. I don't have a specific caller name to on the condition, so I'm good. And category is network. We are working on SLA topic. It could be anything. I didn't specify that it has to start with this word or end with this word. Today it is Friday. Today it is Friday. This should be self-service. it can be new, this can be 3 moderate. Okay, save it. What happens when I meet all my conditions? My SLA P3 response 5 minutes response SLA will be attached, where when you scroll complete down, you can see task LSA, task SLA. See, this is a system generated SLA. If you want, you can just click here on the gear icon and get this created, updated fields, updated by, created by, created, updated. Okay. Now here you can simply track. It is also created by admin, but it was, no, what is mine? Yeah, this is mine. This was also created by admin just now. When did I create? P3 resolution one day. I just created a response one. This is something a system has created, not me. Okay, but as we are on this system, it shows admin. So you can exclude it. Whatever we created for 5 minutes, you can calculate it. See how much of business elapsed percentage. That means how much time was consumed. It shows you. Okay, at what time it is created, how much time is left, 3 minutes is left. That means I have to assign it to someone. Okay, I need to assign it to service desk team. Then my SLA should be completed. It is in progress. It has to show me completed. Again, my resolution SLA will start once the response SLA will stop. That is the requirement here. Okay, let's remove this 4 hours one. Out of the box will also be triggered, right? See, we have 1 minute, yes, left. Still 3 more minutes are there. Only 1 minute was consumed. You can also see the percentage. It is 39.3. And start time is this. What is the stop time? We'll see. And the type of this SLA is response. See, now it is 43 and there are only 2 minutes left. That means 3 minutes, some seconds have been consumed. What happens if it is crossing the set time, which is 2 hours? We have to face escalations, penalties. Your breach time will be completed. What is breach time? That means if you're working on certain SLA, there will be a specific time duration, either 2 hours, 3 hours, or 5 hours. If you are unable to meet the conditions, then that SLA will be either completed or uh, stopped, right? So if it is not completed within the time set, you have to uh, calculate the breach time. If the breach has breached, we have a specific field called has breached. Okay, see, just get this on form. Original breach time you have to get, pause duration, pause time, business pause duration, actual time left, actual elapsed time, actual elapsed percentage. Okay, breach time. These are important fields, so I'm just customizing all of them on the selected field. Now see, previously it was of green color, now the color got changed to yellow. Again, there will be a thick orange, red, like this. It keep on changing. That means I'm closer to the deadline. That means the time set was 2 hours and it is almost 10:52. I have time till 11 only. Okay, in my example it is 8 minutes, but here in the example it is just 1 minute. That is how a start SLA will work. If you want, you can also try it on new record. See, now I will not meet any one of the condition here. SLA response. This is self-service. This is in progress. This is 3 and 1 gives you 3 moderate. See, this is response resolution SLA. Mine is response SLA, and which is for just 5 minutes. See, this is a different one. So you can just remove it from the list. Then why my SLA wasn't triggered? My response SLA wasn't triggered. Why? Can someone let me know? Hello?
It did not reach the start condition.
Which condition was missing?
Start condition.
Yes, description is not empty. That means something
Yes,
has to
yes.
be there on the description. So let's type some random information and save it now. Now system will show you our response 5-minute SLA. You got it? So whenever you meet the start conditions only, your SLA will be attached here on the task SLAs. You have to meet all the start conditions, whatever you are setting here. Then how to cancel this SLA? Start conditions are not met. Okay, save it. See, my SLA has been attached. Some seconds are already elapsed. See, 33 seconds. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just make it on hold. Save it. Need service account details. So I just changed the state from new or in progress to on hold directly. Now if you see, my SLA got cancelled and it was just run for 57 seconds. You got it? Or you want me to explain this again? I'm ready to do that. It's an important topic. See, whenever provide some start conditions, those start conditions has to be triggered. If not, my SLA will not be attached here on the task SLA list. Once it is been triggered, if I have set any cancel conditions, what I have given start conditions are not met. If I'm modifying any of my start conditions, what are my start condition here for state? It is one of like new or in progress. It only works when the state is new or in progress. Apart from that, if it is on hold, resolved, closed, or cancelled, my SLA will be cancelled. If you want, we'll try one more example. Now, guys, you have to tell me what are my start conditions. What are my start conditions? That means no one is able to understand what I'm teaching. Prudvi, Maulika, Mani, Nadish, Purnaya, Nikhil, Sunil, Suresh, Vaidika. These are my start conditions, guys. Categories, network, description is not empty, channel is self-service, state is new or in progress, priority is 3 moderate. You got it?
Shreya, we have to remember these states.
The start conditions are required.
Okay.
Okay. In real time, you will only set them, right? So you will remember them. You will cross verify. Only you will create this SLA for your as a part of your development activity and you just test it. That's it. But to create it, you have to know the process, right? That's the reason we are learning SLAs here.
Okay.
Okay. Today is 11/11/2024. Okay. Today is Monday. See, 2 will again give you 3 moderate. It has to meet all the conditions, whatever you are specifying here. Then only your task SLA will hold your SLA information. See, give show matching. Now, I have a specific cancel condition. State is resolved or closed or cancelled. Okay, save it. Refresh. Now I'm just changing the state to resolved. Whenever I change it to resolved, let's give some resolution code and notes. That is mandatory when you put the state to resolved. See, my SLA got cancelled. It works same for cancelled and closed. That means you are meeting your cancel condition. So system has been cancelling your current ongoing SLA. Self-service, state is in progress. See, my SLA is 3. This has to be network, otherwise it doesn't trigger. See, 5-minute SLA. Just give show matching. Now I'm directly canceling this. See, my SLA is also cancelled. Again, you know how to use this or clause. If you have some other conditions like description changes is different from short description. Okay. Or let's give this condition and see. Every time you have to meet the start conditions to begin your SLA. See, I'm copying the same short description. Category is network, channel is self-service, this is in progress, and this is 1.3. See, my 5-minute SLA is there. Now I'm just modifying by adding digit 1 to my description. It has to be cancelled. See, because I have given another condition, description is different from short description, my SLA has to cancel. If you don't want to cancel your SLA, just select never. Okay, we'll test this. See, I have matched all the conditions. My SLA is been attached. Now, if I modify something also, I just modify it to on hold again, like awaiting change. And in change, I'll give some change number. Save it. See, it is still working. It is not cancelled. And if you just wait for 1-2 seconds, see, 36 seconds. Okay, when you select never, your SLA will never be cancelled. Then what are these pause conditions? For example, we have a specific field called on hold. In on hold, again, you have a 4 types of choices, which is awaiting caller, awaiting change, awaiting problem, awaiting vendor. What happens when I select state as on hold? I want some information from caller when the option is awaiting caller. That means Ali hasn't given me entire information. I want to talk to her either by chat or a call or by notification. I have to reach out to her and get that information. Then I'll put the SLA on hold, because a user might be on a holiday leave or on a vacation or on a sick leave, and if I'm waiting for her response, if she's not responding me for 2-3 days, and this SLA is only for 2 days, again I have to face the escalation. I want to take the blame, but I don't want that to happen. It is because user is not given me all the information. I can put it to awaiting caller, telling that we are pausing your SLA or you are holding your case as we don't have a complete information from you. Okay, but what is awaiting change, awaiting problem, and awaiting vendor? Where for example, we have 1,000 employees in an organization, but 990 employees are unable to connect to a office network. Right? Instead of raising 990 incident records, only they'll raise 1-2 incident records or in a 10 incident records. Okay, and working on 10 incident records, has the scenario is same, the uh, issue is same, we go and create a problem record. What happens in problem? We will identify why this issue has been occurred. We'll analyze and we'll find the root cause of the issue. Once you find the root cause, you have to provide the cause notes, cause code, and everything will be there. We'll be working on that. Okay, so once you have a solution for your problem, you will implement that solution and you'll fix it. But how these changes are taken care, that means there was some issue in the network and we have worked on that part. Now those changes has to be fixed in the production. We have did it on dev. From dev to production, we configure the choices are updated in a update sets. Okay, and once you move your update sets from dev to production, the awaiting change will come into picture. Okay, awaiting vendor. There is no issue with our system, but vendor, that means ServiceNow product itself is having some bug fixes. Then we reach out to vendor. In that scenario, also we hold the SLA. You got it? To hold your SLA, that means to stop your SLA from running. See, now previously it was 36 seconds, but if I reload it, it would be more than a minute. See, 3 minutes, not more than a minute. So to hold that SLA, we use the pause conditions. What are the pause condition? State is on hold and on hold reason is not empty. Okay. It can be anything. It can be awaiting caller, awaiting change, awaiting problem, awaiting vendor. Okay. Let's start our SLA. See, every time I have to meet my start conditions. In general, you'll not have this many conditions, but as we are learning, I'm just making you sure that even with multiple conditions, the SLA has to be triggered. Why my SLA was not triggered? Okay, category was not network. See? Now I want to pause it. What should I do? I'll just, you can see it was 0 seconds, but if I reload it, it would be around 30-40 seconds. 18 seconds. Okay. On hold. You can select any reason. Whenever you set the on hold to awaiting caller, see, even if I try to save, system generates me this error message. This is a part of our ITSM incident management implementation, guys. You will have such requirements when state changes or when priority changes. They have to write a work note. So when state changes from new to on hold and on hold reason is awaiting caller, additional notes is mandatory. What are the additional notes? Something that can be seen by your caller. Okay, hi. To tag the caller, you can use @ symbol. That will send a notification to her. Hi, please provide me the official mail address. Okay, then Alfonso can see to can read this information and respond to my comment. Until then, my SLA will be paused. See, even if I load it for 100 times, there will be no change on elapsed percentage. Let's suppose Alfonso is responding to my case, then it moves to in progress. Once again, it moves to in progress. See, it will start calculating. You can just wait for 1-2 seconds. See, the state is in progress. Okay, I haven't specified my resume conditions that I have to do. Pause conditions are not met. Save it. Now reload it. I'll move it to new again. See, it is in progress now. Again, it will start calculating your time. If you want, I'll show you on other example also. Test. This has to be network. This has to be self-service. This is anything. 3 and 1 again. Moderate. See, my SLA is attached. I'll just set it to on hold. On hold reason is awaiting change now. Save it. It has to be paused. Previously it was in progress. See, at 13 seconds I have paused it. Now I'm just changing the state to in progress. It has to be resumed. That means again SLA should start working. See, it is in progress. But you have a specific resume conditions. Again, state is not on hold, and you have a specific conditions here like subcategories not empty. Okay, subcategory is not. What is the option we have selected? Network, right? IP address. Let me go back. What all options we have in subcategory? It should not be VPN. Okay, it's not VPN. See, these conditions I'm just configuring it on my own, but in real time you will have a conditions as part of discussion from your team or as part of a client based requirement. They will provide you, okay, these are the conditions that it has to start, that it has to stop, that it has to be paused. Otherwise your team will together decide these conditions. Okay, now let's go and test it. Categories, network, self-service. This has to be anything. Yeah. Okay. See, 2 seconds are already elapsed. I'll pause it. Awaiting problem. Refresh it. Why my SLA is not shown? Okay, I have given a different condition. Remove it, it will show. Just give show matching on the name. See, 4 minutes, 15 seconds. It was passed. And what are the resume conditions? State is not on hold. It can be anything in progress, and subcategory is wireless. If it is VPN, again, it won't be paused. It won't be resumed. It will be paused. See, again, if I change it to new and category to VPN. See, it doesn't affect now because it is already running. For example, again, I'll put it to on hold. Just select awaiting vendor now. Save it. See, it is paused. We'll wait for 2-3 seconds. Now, I'll just give it to DHCP. It doesn't change. Now again, I move it to in progress. It will be resumed. See, in progress. Again, I'll set it to on hold. You can hold SLA n number of times. See, again, it is paused. Now, if I change it to VPN, even if I change the state to something else, it is paused. Why, guys? Because I have given a condition is like subcategory is not VPN. If it is VPN, even though if you are meeting this condition, system will not allow you because it is running on AND condition. If you give some other value here like DNS, again, it will be resumed. See, it is in progress. You got it? Guys, let me know you have any confusion here. Prudvi, Maulika, Maniprasad, Nadesh, Sunil, Suresh.
Yes, we got it, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah. Just respond to me. Okay. And what are the stop conditions? That means whenever should I stop this SLA assignment group is not empty. It's not empty, or we'll use this assigned to is not empty. Okay. What is this reset conditions we'll see, but these are my stop conditions. That means my SLA should complete when someone has assigned to this case either a user or a group. Let me open new incident record. Let's start SLA test network self-service in progress. See, every time whenever you define priority, impact urgency sets priority, which we have already done from data lookup rule. Take care of that. If you give urgency as a 3 and impact as 2, it doesn't give you priority as 3 moderate, then your SLA will not be attached to this task SLA. See, my start conditions are fine, so my SLA has been triggered. Now let's put it on hold and test it whether it is getting paused or not. Yes, my SLA is paused. Now I'll just change it and give some other value here. So it is in progress. Now I'll assign it to some group, maybe ITSM testing. See, it got completed, and it will never increase this elapsed percentage now. Let's try it on a new example. If you practice like this, it will be easy in your real time. You can go and configure like a number of SLAs. Let's give network. This is self-service. Okay. This is my SLA. I'll just give show matching. Now I will just assign it to some random user, not to a group. See, it is also completed. You can also specify something like this. Assignment group is not empty and assigned to is. You can give like this also. That means group should be mandatory. Assigned to user is also mandatory now. Let's try this example. Previously, either of it. I have given a or clause over there. Test SLA complete conditions. See? Channel, I forgot to. My SLA is attached. Let me assign it to one group, maybe network group. Still, it is in progress. Now, someone from network group like David Dan will assign. It will get completed now because it is meeting the requirement, whatever I set here. Then what is this reset SLA? For example, I have a SLA that is running for 2 hours. Okay. At 9 o'clock, Bob has raised this request. At 10 o'clock, database team have checked the scenario and they have done all the troubleshooting, and they got to know the issue is not with database team, it is with the cab approval group. Okay, then they want to assign this case to cab approvals group, but cab approvals group will have only 1 hour left, right? That is not a good practice to like add another group here for working on this case where the time is already consumed by current group, right? Then we have to reset the SLA. How it gets resetted? Assignment group changes. That means whenever assignment group changes, a new SLA has to begin. That means the old one should be cancelled. Let's give something like this. Go and create a. Okay, and in stop conditions, we'll modify it. Assignment group is not empty. That means it gets completed, right? Assignment group is database. That means assignment group should be database, then it will stop. And what is reset conditions? Assignment group changes. Okay, I'll give something like this. Assignment group is not empty. No. Okay, assignment group is. Okay. And reset condition, assignment group changes. Let's try it on new record. Save it. Only once you save this, you will be able to see task SLA. Yes, my SLA is triggered. Wait for 1-2 minutes. We'll check now pauses conditioning as per our requirement or not. Yes, it is paused. Now we'll resume back. Changing it to in progress. Just to time waste, I'm doing this. See, 4 minutes 19 seconds. The time 4 minutes is left, 19 seconds is only consumed. Now it is 23 seconds. Now let's add it to database team. Save it. Still my old one is cancelled, a new one is created. You got it? Because I have given here a condition, assignment group changes.
Once
Or
can explain again, Shreya, reset condition.
yes, I'll make it more clear for you. Changes from database. Okay. So we are on reset conditions. I'll take a new record. Self-service in progress. I have given all my start conditions. See, two SLAs, one is of resolution 1 day, which is not ours. So I'll just give show matching on ours. There is only one SLA that is running, and we'll wait for 5-10 seconds, guys. I think, yeah. Refresh it again. See, 44 seconds. Now what I'm going to do, I'll assign it to database group. Save it. There is no change. It is still in progress. Now I'll change the database group to network group. Okay, assignment group is changed here. then my current SLA should be completed and a new one should be created. See, and new one is created from the beginning of the time, which is 5 minutes. The previous one was cancelled. You got it? That means whenever there is a change in your group name, in my reset, I have given something like this: assignment group changes from database. And in stop conditions, I have given like assignment group is database and assigned to is not empty. Then only it should be completed. If you want, you can test both, it will be working. See, I'll give my start conditions. This has to be network. Save it. See, only one SLA is triggered now. Now I'll just give it as a network group, so database group, and someone from database group has to be assigned. Then it gets completed directly. Okay. Now I'll take another scenario. Network, self-service in progress 1 and 3. Here, see, only one SLA is attached. I'm sorry. Remove this condition. Show matching. Now I'll be giving like database, but I'll not be giving assigned to. That means it never gets completed until I fill the assigned to information. Now I'll change it to some other group. See, ITSM app engine. Now it is 21 seconds. Save it. A new SLA has been triggered. See, it was cancelled at 35 seconds and a new one has been started working. You got it now? Reset. It is going to reset your SLA again from the beginning. That is what happens.
Yes, got it, Shreya.
Now I'll give like complete existing SLA. Here it is showing you cancelled, right? It will show you as complete. Please work on this SLA topics. From here, every day will be important topics, guys. Please don't miss out practicing them on your PDIs. Again, I'll start SLA here. See? Oh, what it is? I didn't give description. Show matching. Refresh. 8 seconds. Assign it to database team again, because I have given such conditions here on the stop to. See? Again, change it to some other app engine admins. Save it. See? Previous one was cancelled, completed. Previously it was cancelled, now it is completed and a new one is resetted. You got it?
Yes, got it, Shreya.
Now I'll show you one out of the box SLA. We'll just go through the start conditions and all. We'll go for response only. Oh, there is no response SLA. Yes, priority 4 it is there, right? Let me open this. Even priority 2 we have. You can use any one here. Okay, search like response. See, you can open any of the SLAs. Try to open all the SLAs. This is the activity for today. See, active is true, priority is too high, assignment group is not empty, start conditions are not met, it has to cancel. What are the pause conditions? There is no pause condition. Incident state is new, assigned to is not empty. Usually a response will not have a past conditions because someone has to be assigned to this case. You cannot put it on hold or you cannot pause it, right? And on hold stop condition, incident state is not new, assigned to is not empty. Reset conditions, they are not running any reset conditions. So if you just trigger all these conditions, this priority response to will be attached to your case. So try out all these examples. We'll see P3 now. P3 is mine only. I'm sorry. Let's go with P4. See, 8 hours they are giving. That means within 8 hours, someone has to assign to this. And what are the start conditions? Active is true. P priorities 4. Assignment group is not empty. No post conditions. Stop conditions are state is new. Assigned to is not empty. Is not new. That means it can be either in progress or it can be on hold, resolved, cancelled, or closed, but not new. And assigned to is not empty. That means someone has to be assigned, then it has to get completed. There is no reset. You got it? So this is how SLAs have been configured. Please go and create one SLA. Try to have your own conditions, that is also not problem, or try to follow the conditions that we have implemented in today's class. Okay. And theory and all, we have to see what is resolution SLA. Tomorrow we'll be covering that topic. Okay.
Okay, Shreya.
Yeah. Thank you all. Any questions from anyone?